I personally, although I love prepping gear, I don't like to buy anything strictly for prepping that I can't use until after shit should hit the fan, because if it never happens and I never use it, it's just going to collect dust. Or if it's long-term storage on the item, when I do need it, it may not work any longer. So when I buy anything for prepping, I buy it for a multiple purpose. And a couple things here I've showed off before is my cot tent. It's one thing I take with me when I go on my trike rides for bike camping. These things are great. But also, these cot tents are wonderful for when you're in a position like this. We're at my stepson's home, all the families here, and there's just not a lot of room to spare. So what he does is he clears out a little tiny spot in his office here, and my wife and I can set up our cot tents in here. So we have our own little space. They only take up about 3 by 7.5 foot of space along the wall. They're extremely roomy. Have your own personal space, or in the middle of the day you want to take a nap or just read, you can close these things up. If I go camping with the grandkids, I'll put up a large tent for them to stay in, and I'll literally set one of these up to stay in all by myself. When you're purchasing something for prepping, also think about multiple uses, because you just don't want an item sitting on the shelf to collect dust, or some items just have a tendency to break down over time. You want to make sure if you're using this stuff quite a bit, which we do, then you know it's always working. Something breaks on it, you can do that repair right then and there. Another thing that I bought a few months ago that I took with me on my camping trip, the solar jackery, the solar panels, and the coil refrigerator. And of course, with all the family here at my stepson's house, there's no room in the refrigerator. So of course, my wife and I bought our little coil refrigerator here, and this thing is freaking great. Just plug it in. We've got our own food in here. We've got our drinks. Not much in it right now. All the necessities that I need, and the white stuff down here. If you've got family that has special needs, when you visit other families, you can keep that refrigerator right in the room with you, right in your car or whatever. So just a few things to think about when you're buying prepping gear, or things that you can use now and after shit hits the fan. The cots we've had for a few years, they've been absolutely great. This coil refrigerator we bought, I hesitated for a few months on buying it, and I am so thankful that I finally did purchase it. The thing's really great. So anyway, I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever it is you celebrate. And remember, if you want the confidence to survive tomorrow, you're going to have to be thoroughly prepared today.